Are you being audited, and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will work with you using our years of experience to represent your case to help you get the best resolution under the IRS guidelines. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We've handled thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a Tax Doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
The state park, national parks are being closed right now.
I don't. Hey, everyone. We're talking about national shutdown. Like, I've been in La La Land.
Yes.
I haven't even watched news. But
Right.
We were talking about, so what does that happen? Let's just say they just say we can't get along through Medicare season.
Yeah.
Is that going to affect enrollment?
I mean, we're not hearing anything right now about, obviously this is a critical season for the Medicare enrollees.
It's Medicare Monday.
Right? Yeah.
Kids.
Hey, here we are. It's official. I cannot believe we're back for another. And man, the drive up this morning, I was taking a couple pictures of the sunrise. And
we do live in paradise.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. And I love that chill in the air.
I'm not real happy with the chill in the air right now, but
well, coming back from Florida,
I will say
your blood thinned out probably a little bit.
It most certainly did. I e-biked. I didn't touch my my car for 3 days.
Is that right?
I e-biked everywhere.
Did you
probably
track
some places I didn't, but I shouldn't have, but I did.
Did you track your miles?
No, I have no idea.
You have no idea. You just went everywhere.
I loved it, though.
Everywhere the wind blew you on.
Yeah, I didn't even wear a helmet.
You didn't?
I asked a big Phil who's from Gallatin, I think, who owns the company down there. Phil from Gallatin. Tennessee. Yeah, I saw many Tennessee.
That's so fun.
And he says, will I go to jail if I don't have a helmet?
Good question. It's a good question.
It really is. Because, I mean, if you make me, I'm going to do it. And if I'm here, I'm going to do it. I don't want to be a bad role model.
Okay,
but no one knows me
but
there.
no one knows you there.
No one knows me there.
Right.
So I can be as free as I want to.
And
I asked him, I said, am I going to go to jail? If I'm tootling along 98, are they going to arrest me?
No.
And I wasn't.
I believe that. The free state of Florida.
The free state of Florida.
And I mean,
really
frankly,
great.
you wouldn't go to jail here either, probably. Would you?
I have no earthly idea.
No, but you're going to be a good example here.
I'm going to be a good
You're
example.
Only gonna
I know I should be wearing them.
I told you about those helmets that in Virginia, they have the intercom system. And that made me want to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Now in Florida, we rented e-bikes and they gave us, what I usually expect. One of these wonky little helmets. You feel like you put half an egg on your head and you look even worse,
It's not very attractive.
I mean, oh my gosh. And frankly, the only time I had a bike accident where my head was involved, with 12 hours of amnesia and every 20 seconds I was asking the same question for 12 hours.
See, that's my paranoia. I
Right.
can't get onto Medicare yet. I've got
No,
2 more
no.
years to go, man. So I'm like,
years.
I'm feeling this like rush, like I'm gonna die.
I get it.
It was really weird.
So you had this,
suit.
like almost like you were skydiving.
I did.
Because you didn't have a helmet on.
I did.
You know, the most dangerous part of not wearing a helmet, I think, would happen in Tennessee. And like yesterday, I was walking after the rain.
Yeah.
And the wind was, and I was like, dang, if one of those acorns comes out of one of those.
It's hitting you, man.
I should be wearing a helmet while I'm walking, not, you know. But no, that bike accident came over the handlebars. It was literally a block down from my house. Boom, brand new bike, chain locked up. Boom. If I'd have had a helmet on, it wouldn't have mattered a bit because I landed right here.
Did you land on your face?
I landed, I went over and like this.
When did you do that?
It was years ago.
Okay, good. Okay.
And listen to what I was saying.
What?
I was saying, what happened? Man, I hurt, you know, like that. And then my wife would say, you fell off your bike. And I would say, I did? And then we'd go to the mirror and I would look at my face and I'd be like, this is all I got. That's what I was saying. For 12 hours. Could you imagine?
All I have
this is
in
all
life.
I got.
I'm
you
the
know,
face man. I'm the face man.
I mean, and now you know how
That
sad
was
my
Bradley
life is.
Cooper in A-Team. I'm like, Big Tim, man. He's a face man.
It's what a sad life. This is all I got, you know? Okay. But truthfully, so she took me to the neurologist.
That is scary, though.
They did a brain scan.
Oh, my gosh.
They said it, well, I didn't know what they said. They did a brain scan. I didn't even know I went to the neurologist. While I was in the waiting room, Tim's in the neurologist's office, Tim said, I was sitting there and I would ask the question, you know, what? Go ahead. She said, you fell off your bike. I go to the mirror. Oh my gosh, this is all I got. She goes, and then she said I would break into song from Hootie and the Blowfish. Some song. I can't remember the song right now. Anyways, I would sing a line of that song over and over in the neurologist.
At least it was Hootie. I love them.
Yeah, I love them too, you know.
I want to hold your hand.
It'll come to me.
Okay.
It'll come. I don't rush my brain
Yeah.
into, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, literally for 12 hours. So I'm sitting in my daughter's bedroom. I remember the intervention, whatever you call it. Probably some intercession for sure. I'm sitting around a circle and I'm asking this question, but I'm actually coming to at this point. It's been 12 hours.
Wow.
I'm like,
this is
my
from your
face
bike
hurt.
accident?
Yeah. Why is my? And I remember my wife going, Ashley, do you want to tell him this time? And Ashley's like, Dad, she's in college, you know. Dad, seriously, you fell off your bike. And I'm thinking to myself, sensitive.
They're so insensitive.
They're so insensitive. I didn't know they'd been answering this for 12 hours. Okay. I'm like, I did. And I get up, I go to the mirror. Of course, this is the first time I remember the whole thing. And then she goes, and Dad, we took you to the neurologist. And I guess every time they said that, I would say, oh no, that'll suck. And then
every time.
And then they would say, but he did it for free. And then I would start crying.
Oh.
And I would
Every
say,
time.
every time. This is like a 30-second loop. I was starting crying, and this time I started crying. I was like, oh, that's so amazing. They're so kind. I can't believe it. And they're all laughing. They're all laughing. And I found out later that was my moment I came back into it. Okay. It was in my mind, the only time I ever asked that cycle of questions. And I was so moved by everything that happened.
See, that's authentic.
It was authentic, but for 12 hours, I was gone. Okay.
That scares the dickens out of me.
Well, it was scary. So here's what the neurologist said. You know what? I didn't have a concussion. I had no brain damage. I had nothing. Stress induced.
Induced.
What do you call it? I can't remember what you call it.
My Sometimers was bad, youngin'.
I'm forgetting the song I sang. What do you call it? Amnesia. Okay, for all of you words. Stress-induced amnesia. I was like, excuse me.
What were you stressed
My
about?
face hurts, okay?
That was stress, buddy.
That was stress.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. I knew I had to come back to Iva's show. I'd have 10 more illustrious years with her. Oh, my word.
My gosh.
So the helmet would have made a difference, but it's still important.
It is. You want to do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
And that goes back to Medicare Mondays. You just want to do the right thing.
Well, this is why we're here. This is why we've been here almost 15 years.
It's so
now.
wild.
It's incredible. It's been such a blessing. But what we've seen change over the years is what's amazing. And it's kind of interesting. I brought an article this morning, for instance, like the 10 first medications that are being adjusted price-wise. Okay, negotiated prices take effect for 10 drugs in 2026. 10 medications. Okay.
Did Trump do that?
This is actually the Inflammation Reduction Act. Yeah, of 2022. Okay. Now, what's interesting under the cover is I'm gonna just highlight a couple numbers. Okay. First of all, we're estimated the Medicare recipients are estimated to save about 1.5 billion with a B dollars out of pocket on just these 10 meds.
Jeez.
By reducing the price. Now,
Why hadn't
Medicare, Medicare is estimated to save $6 billion by just reducing these 10 meds.
That's crazy.
Billion. Now, this is what's crazy. Okay. Get down under the headline, open the hood. 10 meds. Everybody knows these: Eliquis, Jardiance, Xarelto, Junivia, Arxiga, There's a list of 10. Novolog is the last 10. Okay. In 2022, that's 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
Okay. The federal government, on just these 10 medications for Medicare recipients, spent $46.4 billion with a B dollar. 46.4. The pharmaceutical companies have just been, pardon the word, let's just say ripping. Okay. This country royal. I mean blind. So the headline is negotiated prices. Pardon me. The libtard movements are celebrating the 1.6 billion in savings to Medicare recipients. Hold it, a $6 billion savings to Medicare. Wait a minute. The pharmaceutical company is still taking $40 billion a year out of the pocket on just 10 meds. Okay, now, why does that matter? Listen, the fact is, across the globe, we have been paying outrageously higher rates for meds than the rest of the world.
Why?
So, doesn't that seem reasonable to ask?
Why? Why
we're
would
the inventors.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're the creators. So what happens is, we create the meds here on American soil. We develop, research, get it, to market. We sell it to Europe, to Canada, all over the world for 20% of what we're paying here. Okay, wait a minute. You say, well, it's our government, it's Medicare. It's us. Medicare, right now, I can pull the report. It's a federal report on Social Security Medicare. Medicare is set to be out of funds by 2031.
I know.
2031.
I'm fully aware of that.
Okay. That used to sound a long ways off.
It's really not.
Folks, it's 2025 today. Okay, for posterity and all those who will view our recordings in the decades to come, Iva, we know these will be archived. Okay.
They are going onto YouTube.
See what I'm saying? They're going on YouTube. So literally, what? Okay, we've got retirees, wonderful families that we, financially help plan. If we told them, hey, gang, sit down for the next, you're six years from having nothing, but don't worry, things are good. Don't worry. Holy smokes, Medicare. Okay, now what they'll say to comfort your mind is, it's not really that we're broke at that point. Medicare can only pay about 70 to 80 bills. So we've got folk, by the way, I have the most incredible, unbelievable. It's just incredible. to the point of our own system. But this one's big. Okay, these are big savings. These are going to help folks. But what's really happening is you've got administration who's negotiating on the fair pricing across the globe.
Heard that in some news stories.
Yeah. So
favored nation.
That's exactly it. Okay, favored nation. So what happens
wouldn't
is
we be favored nation before.
Isn't it astonishing? Well, and of course the defense was always, well, we're the ones who research and develop, so we got to pay for it because nobody else in the world can.
We've been paying the world for like too long.
That's the point. That is legitimately the point. Like if you were subsidizing your entire neighborhood while your kids didn't have shoes, it's not benevolent. It's many other words. I think the Bible calls it something like worse than an infidel if you don't take care of your own. So anyways, with that said, the favored nations negotiations now, it's basically they're paying 20%, we're paying 100%, we're bumping them up 30, we're moving us down to 30, level it out. Okay, now I will say this is going to have real world impact because here's the problem with all of this. The problem with this is the little entities usually get crushed in these type of moves. Okay. And I'll say very specifically, independent pharmacies, Mike's Pharmacy, support your local pharmacies.
Oh, what's going to happen to them?
Well, listen, because of, frankly, and, just between us, okay, most independent pharmacies filling brand medications are making nothing. So people see, they'll see a statement, this brand medication was $800 and some dollars. They paid $42 copay. They think the pharmacy probably got $42 because that's what they paid. Then they think out of $800, you'd think on a conservative net profit, maybe 10, 15%. So the pharmacy maybe made another $120. No. They're literally handing the $42 over plus some additional on an $800 to $1,000 medication. Okay, it's insane. You can't fathom it's happening, but there's pharmaceutical benefit managers, I call them middlemen, that have been in the middle, makes sense, right? Middlemen, okay, between the manufacturer and the end distribution, and they have been sucking up all the profit. While great people like Mike's Pharmacy, his team, have been serving for over 40 years now.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, right? So support your local pharmacies. This is going to have a real impact. Because, again, if you're going to cut the push 70%, you can guarantee the big guys are going to make sure they keep theirs first.
I'm sure they will.
See? So I'm only saying all that. Good news coming.
Okay.
Good news present, better news coming, but we gotta support Mike's Pharmacy,
100%.
Local pharmacies, okay?
And TV wouldn't be here without Mike.
That's exactly right. No, this voice right here is because of Mr. Yarworth and all that he has done over nearly a half a century, maybe a half a century. I'm not trying to tell his age, but I remember sitting here on this panel with him, and just out of compassion for people hearing and getting informed and being taken care of. It's been an incredible run. And so we need it to continue. We need the independence.
We do.
We do.
All
But
right.
that's important breaking news.
Breaking
now,
news.
Medicare, of course, kicked off on the 15th of October.
Okay.
Goes through December 7th.
All right. So you're going to be here every Monday.
That's the game plan.
For
the
the most part,
right?
Good Lord willing.
Good Lord willing, and you can.
It's already pre-booked.
You coming off vacation, you can handle me today. But
I could,
maybe
no,
a week of real life, and you might be like, "Hey, let's reschedule."
We are all ready and excited for Medicare Mondays.
Medicare Mondays, we love it. So we'll be out at Mike's. Just throw this in real quick.
Okay.
Speaking of Mike's, we'll be out there this morning for a little bit. We're gonna be there till about noon. I've got an important call I got to take at noon, so I'm gonna step away. But we'll be out every Monday. We'll start kind of scheduling if we need to be a couple of days, whatever we need to be. But I'll have some, some goodies. Here's a new one I've got.
Ooh.
It's got a magnet and look at this, emergency phone numbers. You
Being
can
prepared.
Yeah, take 15 minutes, fill that out, slap it on your fridge, right? I'm going to update this photo.
Are you? What are you going to do?
Well, there's about 25 pounds in the chin.
That's all he's got, man.
So I got. So the newer ones coming soon are going to be about 25 pounds. I think it's all right in my jowl where I carry
that's
the weight.
usually where it goes.
I'm kidding. On TV, I can get away with saying that, but when I stand up, it's
so
obviously
you can get a new photo.
But we're going to update that photo. But this is, here's my number if you need it. Call or text. Keep it simple. And as I used to say, and will again, Joe Namath won't answer when you call.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, Shabbat Hamat Kambati Bati, when he calls, don't answer because they're frauds. I am so upset with all the fraud that's still happening.
Oh, they're inundated. I haven't gotten hit yet, but
you're about a year.
I'm about a year from
the
hit.
bullseye. Okay.
Ridiculous.
And I literally talked to some of our folks. They'll get 40 calls in a day.
That's crazy.
In a day. Okay. So please be on guard. Please.
Just don't.
Yep. And I hate it because you say don't answer your phone. Of course, as someone said to me on Friday, I've missed a couple important calls because I don't answer my phone unless I know the number. That's what voicemail's for. Okay. What I love about this beautiful generation we've served is they actually want to talk and be immediately available to help people. But in this new economy on the phone, you can't. Because you answer that phone and you're going to have somebody. Here's the problem now. This is legitimately happening. They have your information from the dark web. What do I mean? They have your Medicare number already. They have your Social Security number already. Okay. They have all they need to make changes. The only thing they need is voice confirmation. So you know what they're doing? Yeah, hello, Mrs. Jones. Hello, Mr. Jones. This is Peter. Okay, Peter. Oh, hey, Peter. How are you? Very good. Are you doing well? Yes, I'm doing. Yes. Yes. That's it.
That's all they need.
That's the voice recording they need to plug in voice signature. Yes.
Flipping creepy.
It's so creepy. Okay. And while AI, is marvelous.
AI is. Creepy.
it's creepy, right? I just saw videos this weekend. Michael Jackson and Adolf Hitler arguing. They literally created Adolf Hitler, Michael Jackson, on who created the moonwalk first. Okay, now that's kind of funny, except it's horrifying. Adolf Hitler deserves his place in history as a heinous, ungodly, demonic presence, right? And so, what is AI doing? It's
normalizing.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, what are the libtards doing? Okay, they're throwing Hitler out against everybody they don't like.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, but all of this said, listen, this is an important little piece. You can put it right on
put it all on your refrigerator.
Yeah, right. So we'll have these other mics to give away. Okay. First, we'll have our notepads out there and a pen. I'll make sure I drop one off for you right there.
Love the salmon color pen.
Yeah, salmon. I don't know how long that'll last. We'll see. We gotta, guaranteed 100%.
Well, then you need a salmon shirt in your picture then.
I need to tie it in a little bit, but see, I'm red, white, and blue.
Oh, yeah, you want red, white, and blue.
So I tried to go blue here, but then salmon I don't know what happened. My design team,
I think it's gorgeous, and I'm happy to have it.
Well, I appreciate it. And 100% of the time, guaranteed 100% to work 50% of the time. So, you let me know if you need to.
All right, so now's the time when you just need a checkup, right? Isn't that what this is?
Yes, brilliant point. Check up. Okay, so check up. I love what you said. Check up.
Check up.
Okay. And then check around. I'm going to use the word check around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
On your friends.
Oh.
Listen, we have so many folks that we've been blessed to help. We want to make sure, number one, that they are certain next year is going to be great. Mm-hmm. Okay. By the way, I'm going to break some news right here. There are federal cutbacks happening, kind of pulling it in. Gang, again, 2031 is around the corner, and projected right now, Medicare is going to be out of money. So if you liked your $5,000 dental, but they're cutting it to $2,000 in your Advantage plan where you're paying nothing per month, take a breath. Okay. If you liked your $200 a year for your eyeglasses and they're cutting it to $350 for 2 years, breath. Okay. Over-the-counter supplies. I've had more conversations last week already about over-the-counter supplies being cut.
Yeah, Barbara has mentioned that.
Yeah, and I get it. It's frustrating, except remember 5 years ago, you didn't have over-the-counter supplies.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And so, listen, we went through a giveaway season, but we were also headed toward a, bankruptcy season.
Yeah, the give me's are gonna kill us.
Yeah, well, and that's the hard part is like, listen, I love it when folks get blood pressure cuffs and vitamins and and depends, whatever, things that happen. That's great, and it was very, very helpful,
right?
Very, very helpful. But at this point, things are going to tighten up across the board. So here's my point. Here's my point. You got a good plan. Your doctors take it. Your pharmacy takes it. Check in with me. But please, please, please do not fall for the phone call that says, we're going to double your over-the-counter supply.
Don't do it.
Don't, because, listen, you're going to trade about $50 to $100 for a smaller network. Pharmacy may not take it. Dental doesn't work. And then I'm telling you, those are the calls. Like, those are the ones. They're like, Tim, I made a mistake. I guess this and that. So I'm just cautioning, and then so check up.
Check up.
We want to hear from you. Text or call 615-212-9889. 9889. Okay, 212 Boiling Point 9889. So here's what we want to do. We want to make sure everybody's okay. Text or call. Text is truly. It's going to be faster because I can put you right on the list. We're knocking it out. I mean, I'm all caught up right now.
Look at you.
I'm all caught up. And I'm not proud to say this, but last Monday, I had over 30 voicemails I was tracking because I had people jumping in early. And
good.
So we're all caught up, and we're excited to take care of our folks. Of course, most gracious people right here watching and the ones we serve. Sometimes it's 48 hours, and I'll call them back. I'm so sorry. No problem. I had one that got buried for a week, and I called them back on Friday. And they're like, no problem. I knew you'd get to me. That's my promise.
That's great.
Okay, that's my promise. And that is huge. But I will get to you. By the way, if I haven't gotten to you, you call me, text me, call or text again. Okay, that doesn't offend me. I have unlimited storage right here. And this goes with me. It's my office number, 615-212-9889.
Okay.
But guess what it does? Right in here.
Right in there.
So,
and
yeah.
then you have it.
But, yeah, take care. So check up and then check in. Check in on your neighbors.
Yep.
I've got a precious couple I was just thinking about this morning. I really try to pray for my folks, think about things, and that they might need. One of my couples took a plan. It was a beautiful plan. It saved them tremendous amount of money. Well, that plan is being canceled.
There it is.
Okay. And so I've got to follow up with them. I took care of another one of my clients who had that plan on Friday. Like this, we help people. So all that to say, check around with your family and friends. Give them my number. Let's help as many as we can.
Yeah, because we've got until December the 7th.
December the 7th.
You're going to be here office hours Mondays till like when? It's like
lunch. The lunch is 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Today I've got to cut out. I've got a noon call that I've got to do. It's actually the team that's helping my folks with their Medicaid.
Yeah.
And the only time they had available was noon today. I was like, listen, I got to do it.
You got to do that.
So I'm going to jump on that. But of course, 615-212-9889 available all the time. A lot of times on the checkups, I want folks to be able to pop in, grab a new, this or notepad pens.
Yeah.
I'll have some other goodies and giveaways coming. Of course, giveaways here. We got to collaborate a little bit.
We got Halloween next week giveaway, don't we?
Is it next week?
Is it?
Is it next
week?
That we have to do Halloween?
Gosh,
I got to get ready. Yeah, let's talk about the schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right
okay.
here.
Okay, we'll have a Halloween giveaway.
It's on Miss Victoria Clendon. And
you won't be dressed up on 27th.
I'm not.
No, but I got to have something.
You got to have something.
Yeah, okay. I'll work on it.
I'll wear a Halloween fit or something. But
I was inspired by a little video last night. I might see if I can.
You're so creative.
No.
And then, all right, and so the last thing, we're going break.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you have to sign up for and you don't have to use it, but you have to sign up for? Is it the drug plan?
Well, yeah. So even if you're not taking, let's say you're turning 65,
that's
right?
it.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
And so there's several conversations. A lot of folks are still working now past 65.
Yeah, I probably will.
Right. And so that's a conversation I love having. Hey, if they have an employer plan, should we keep that versus Medicare? We do that all the time. We do those consultations. But if you choose Medicare Part A and Part B, meaning you don't have another plan in place from the employer, we got to get Part D at that point. Okay. Or what's going to happen? Down the road, late enrollment penalty.
Yeah, you get, like, it won't ever come off.
No, it's a lifetime penalty. We want to avoid that. So, a lot of folks that talk with me are very concerned about the penalty.
Yeah.
The number one thing I say is we're going to avoid all penalties.
Yeah.
Okay, they take a deep breath, and then we go through and take it.
Yeah.
So I love, again, all these years I've been able to serve wonderful, beautiful friends like those watching at no cost. Okay, because you paid in all of your life. So I usually say, as long as you can put up with me, I'm free. Okay.
But you let the joy go. All right. Well, let's take a quick break, Stephen, and we'll come back. I've got one more phone line open. We'll get through some. I don't know what we'll get. We'll definitely get through birthdays.
We got to hear more about Florida.
List.
More about.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
There's so way too many stories.
Too much.
All right, we're gonna go on a quick break. Thank our sponsors because we love them, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching. See you in a minute.
I'd like to turn your mind to Ephesians chapter 6, the end of this letter of Paul, Ephesians chapter 6. We're going to pick up in about verse 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. There is a spiritual reality with powers and authorities that are against the Lord, his Spirit, and his Christ. It may be that we see the results of these dark cosmic powers at work in the world even today. But rather than responding in fear or with conspiracy theories or the like, Paul gives us a pretty good idea of how we are to respond with truth and righteousness, peace, being faithful, confident in our salvation, knowing the Word, especially Jesus the Word, and praying often. Essentially, the way to resist the cosmic forces and powers of darkness is to be faithful. Let us not deny the works and reality of the dark powers and the devil, but also let us respond to them appropriately and not sensationally. May you confront them daily with faith in the Lord. I'm J.D. Cantrell, a member at the Montego Church of Christ, but really I'm just a guy who loves Jesus and wants to follow after him. May you do the same. May you be.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic. 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
The different. I went out. Normally, I'm going to sit on the beach and I'm going to read my book. Normally, that's my jam.
Ooh.
But this time, I was like, I don't know.
Just interaction.
I'm going to do stuff. And so me and my bike. I just felt very liberating.
Weather was good.
It was. I almost tried to get sun poisoning, and so I had to wear long sleeves. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. A little bit more aggressive. All right, Memorial Library. You know what? I am just going to have to look over this tomorrow. We're going to do that. Let's talk about birthdays. Okay. I missed y'all, by the way. Hope everyone had fun with Misty and Lele.
Yeah.
What is today? Today is the 20th. Christopher Stiley. Happy Christopher. Okay. Let's read that. Prayer list.
Okay.
Heard a bizarre. Pat Tate's on the prayer list. Why is Pat Tate on the prayer list? That's Miss Dad.
Oh, it is. Did they just celebrate?
They had
anniversary?
They had a some kind of anniversary. I want to say.
So.
That'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, I did too.
I did hear of a friend of ours passing, Brad Abrams. Up. They think it was heart attack. He's just hit. Like, I don't even think he was retired yet. Way too young. Way too young. All right, let me go in here for quick. Okay. But yeah, the weather was beautiful. I had the seafood, anything seafood. I was there. Went to Indian Raw Pass Bar. That was another seafood place. It was so vibey.
Yeah.
Watched
and it wasn't
football.
too busy, probably. Was it?
No, it was really casual.
Yeah. Spring break kind of wrap, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, fall break?
Fall break.
Our folks are just hitting it now.
That's what I wondered. I came through town, so that's just starting now. And this, okay. So
I think Monteagle's is Monteagle back.
I mean, it didn't look like it this morning when I came through, but maybe I was early.
Maybe you were. No, you would still. No, you would still people
see,
coming
right?
in. Grundy's off.
Grundy is
for
off.
Sure. Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
Did they win?
No.
For Marion?
Okay. No.
No. Oh.
And then they lost to Bledsoe too.
Oh, they lost too.
But so flipping close.
So close.
So 27-26. But I think they're 7-2.
2, yeah. Oh, well, that's hey.
But and the news channel came out to do a pep rally at 5 in the morning. So they had to do a mock flipping pep rally at like 5 in the morning. And they did it.
They did it?
For the news channel. And it turned out great. But can you, Matt? I mean, what news channel? Like, hey, can you just put
Can you whip everybody in for a pep rally at 5 a.m.?
It was something crazy like that. I swear to goodness.
Isn't it? I mean,
But they did it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's
Congrats to them. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mayor Brady's lovely bride, Cindy Brady. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, the First Lady.
Oh, yes.
Of Grundy County.
Yes.
Adam Strait, David Lott. He was a powerhouse behind off-road motorcycles. Marilyn Ott. Happy birthday, Marilyn. Cindy Jones, Jason Hill, Patricia Mays. Bill. Still a state rep. Anyway, happy birthday, everybody. All right, let's do prayer list.
Okay.
I don't have updates, but everyone call in. I got. All right.
Yeah.
Let's continue to pray for Deborah Dreary, Jeff Pickett, Jay Langford, Patsy Kennedy, Blondell Lockhart, Ronnie Bryant, a.k.a. Superman, Charlie, Leslie, Baby Green, all the unspoken, especially Miss Jones, Our Nation, doing great.
Yeah.
Mike, Crow Rollins, Sheila John, doing very well. Letice and her pain, Keith Stafler, Squirrel Lane family, Steve Melton. I got to catch up with him. Kathy Bourne Cox family, Wayne Sims. Safe travels. I'm back.
Hey,
Man,
answer.
I'm so excited.
That's good.
It was a couple of times I felt I had my, yep.
Yeah, felt the prayers.
Adam Meeks, Alice, having a hard time. Pat Tate, Brad Abramson family, of course, Miss Ophelia, Miss Dola, Miss.
I'd be honored.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, Father, for the opportunity to meet in your presence this morning, just for these moments, but know that you are present all day with us, and you promise to never leave us or forsake us, and we're thankful. We think about these names that have been mentioned, and we bring them before you this morning. Father, we know that you have told us that if we bring our request to you, and very importantly, bring the needs of those we care about before you, that you hear, that you answer, that you carry the burdens. And we ask that you would be involved in each life mentioned today in a special way. We know there are families who lost loved ones this past month, and I pray that they would just be reminded by your presence of where their loved ones are in your presence, and have a peace that passes understanding. For those in pain, for those that are suffering with other difficulties, maybe some need wisdom from the doctors and guidance on what needs to be done. I pray that you would be involved and just really just touch and heal and move in their lives today. Thank you for safety as we travel. Thank you for the beauty of this great land that we call home, for the privilege that we inherited of freedom when we were born here. And I think about the words of Erica Kirk this past week as she said, we inherited freedom. It is now our responsibility to protect it. And I pray that we would recognize each and every day that the greatest freedom is not in our fighting with each other for it, but in recognizing that we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and darkness in this world. And there are all kinds of forces that are presenting through visible maybe or physical presence, some marching with signs, some screaming and mocking the death of precious saints. But behind it is what's really at work. And those are not our enemy that we can see. They need you. Help us to love them in a way that will bring them to you, not, I guess, in a sense, try to overcome them with evil, of course, but with good. And we pray that you would do a work in this country and a revival in this country, an awakening to you in this country. And then, Father, I pray that you would be glorified in all that we do today. We'll give you the thanks, praise for what you do in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
We had a fabulous Charlie Kirk tribute last Tuesday.
I saw that. That was beautiful.
Fabulous.
I'm glad you posted that.
Fabulous.
Beautiful night.
Just couldn't be more. It's a revival. Sure.
It is, isn't it? And it's amazing. Just one life lived well to 31 years old is touching so many. And it's a perspective check. I think somebody said past week I was listening to, they said, while we fear many times, while we certainly don't look forward to it, it is one of the most important events in human history, day in and day out, because it reminds us of the temporary realities, you know.
Temporary.
Yeah. Make much of every day.
All right, buddy. You ready?
Shall we? I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, I've got the paper. You got the finger.
Okay, I'm ready. Yep, the finger's ready to go. Here we go. Good morning.
How you doing, Tim?
Hey there, Lee. There's the celebrity co-host right there himself.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
We did Thursday and Friday, and I had 2 pictures, and I left them down Thursday, and I left them down Friday. I put them in the basket, and I put the tea wing in there with it.
Well, look at that.
So I want to see if you find me one where I had, and find me another one, pretty high.
He's got all the hair.
Oh, look at this guy. My goodness.
There's the hair.
Look at that.
Yep.
Boy, you had the hair, Lee. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, Misty can tell you. I left it there Thursday. I left it there Friday.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
Hey, did Gators win?
Yeah, we played Mississippi State now.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
so
win.
we finally win yet, so I don't know what the store is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, they were playing it when I was having my crab legs, the row of it, and of course they were all Gators fans, so you would have been in heaven. Did Hurricanes lost, didn't they?
Did.
I think they did.
Did
oh.
they? Who'd they play? I lost track of them this week.
I don't know who.
They're on my radar now.
Okay.
Now that you know Carly's going to be there.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
No, I lost track of them this weekend. There were so many good games. It was crazy. There were some big upsets.
Were there some?
Yeah, there were some big ones. I mean, trying to think about who. There were too many. I mean, it was just plethora of great games on Saturday.
Oh, they played flipping Louisville.
And they lost.
Yeah, that was an
upset. Was it close?
Yeah.
I think it was close, right?
24-21.
Yes. Okay, I saw highlights to that. Louisville took them out. Yep. No, I mean, what's crazy is like...
Louisville was 19 and they were 9.
They were 9. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
teams like Louisville
are
going to be probably, I don't know if they'll be top 10, but they deserve to be.
Did
this
Vanderbilt
next year.
win?
Vanderbilt won. Oh, my gosh, what a huge game against LSU.
Yep.
Vanderbilt has not been ranked where they are since 1950, I believe.
Oh,
like
my
it's 75
goodness.
years. Indiana's number 3 in the country right now.
Right.
I mean, there's some really exciting teams emerging with all this negativity about the NIL, playing payers, you know, really what they deserve.
Has that affected things?
Listen, 100% it's affected things because it's allowed teams to be very creative in who they bring in. It's inspired the other players to be like, man, we got somebody now. We can really go all, greatness inspires greatness, right?
True story.
It's powerful.
True
And you look at Clemson, and I love Dabo Swinney, but he's a guy that's been opposed to the whole, new system. I'm not advocating for the entirety of the system.
Right.
But listen, for how many evers the players had to put up with the coaches calling all the shots, walking out when they wanted to, breaking contract, doing everything. And now the coaches are getting to deal with it. They can bring in good talent, but that talent can also leave. You got to treat them with respect. Coaches that know how to do it. Wow. Indiana, Louisville, they're making.
Wow.
So I'm excited.
Are you excited by it?
I think it's going to be one of the most incredible, last half of the football seasons in history. Lee, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I really don't that now.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee lost the other night, too, didn't they?
Yeah.
To Alabama.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. I mean, I think they had plenty of opportunity to win.
Yeah.
I think that what I heard yesterday. I got tired sitting around, so I got me another forward myself.
Oh, did you? Good. Does it work?
It landed in. I put one dash in it one day, and so I wrote it around. And just, I ain't had it in the woods yet, so I need.
Where'd you find it at?
Well, Baby Bars, he was working that up Wednesday. He told his Bars fan, he said, talked over this forward. He found it on Facebook. He went to Springer or somewhere. I don't know. It's what they're in Nashville, another side of Nashville. He went and picked it up, and so he stopped me and dropped it another night before he got here, and he watched it, and he told me yesterday there are 2 people sold up that night. Won't buy that four-wheeler. He said, "Oh no, I think that you buy this four-wheeler." He said, "This for the little lady." So.
Oh, that is so sweet.
That's great, Lee.
Somebody see somebody with another four-wheeler in back truck and do Larson, and they said, "Oh boy, just talk to him. Just buy that four-wheeler." He said, "Nope, this for the little lady." So.
That's that. What a good boy.
Yes. Very great. So Lee's rolling
He's
on
rolling.
some new
Yeah.
four-wheeler.
He's
That's awesome.
he's had some challenges on his current one, haven't you?
Yeah, and the blue one, it those went once too, and I said, "Well, big boy," I said, "one of us will lay down." I said, "I don't know if it's me or you or what. One of us will lay down, and one of us ain't." So,
That's right, Lee.
old blue one said, "Well, it might be me." I said, "Well, it might be you, but not me." So, over, I said, "I have another one. I don't really you either way I can, but you can't have 2 of them, but you just have one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna part it out? What are you gonna do with that bad boy?
Well, I think he sold it for me sold it to somebody for parts and made
Okay, good.
Yeah.
film
Yeah.
and bought little stuff and some Halloween candy for next Friday and
Well, I think that's wonderful. All right, buddy. Well, happy Monday. Any questions
Yes.
for Tim while he's here?
well, I don't know, but me and Misty was talking Friday while we was there, and we have 3 phone calls. We waiting on 3 more calling in, and she said we did them pictures, toppy, make some toppy. That way I did them back, but I'm not in a hurry to them back right now. So I let you and her worry about did some toppies off them 2 pictures, and I did them anytime,
Oh, so these are not copies.
No, but or you can do it somehow. I don't know how you do it.
Well, that's a really. All right, buddy. Well, happy Monday. I'm so glad that you filled in for me Thursday and Friday. I enjoyed myself immensely. Thank you.
If you want to take another 2 or 3 days off in November, just give us a holler and we fill in. And if we want Big Tim come in, hang out with us, talk to us, Big Tim 10, whatever, we can talk about the days and whatever.
All right,
I
buddy.
appreciate it, Lee. Man, I got included now.
I'm telling you,
I
you're
tell
in
you
on
what,
it.
I love these guys.
All right, buddy. You have a wonderful day.
Take care, brother. All right, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Freda?
Nothing much.
Did you end up winning anything?
I didn't.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What did she give away?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I never win nothing from Miss.
I swear to goodness, she always has wonderful giveaways.
Oh.
Bless it.
And I never get them.
I swear to goodness. Well, I'm glad you win stuff on my shift.
She's won some stuff.
Yes,
hasn't
she has. Heck
Yes,
yeah.
she
Yeah, heck yeah.
has. Yes.
What do we need to know today, Freda? Do you have any questions for Tim?
Is our amount going up for the year, like the payments you have to have before you go into for the hospital? Is it
Okay, that's a great question. So that would be a deductible, probably what we're thinking.
right? You know me, I can't get it.
Oh, these are words that I don't want anybody to have to remember. You don't need to worry about it, Frida. But yeah, I think right now there's deductibles, there's co-pays. At this point, what I'm seeing, and of course we have a lot of plans, but there's one plan, and particularly we've had a lot of success with out here. Everything's pretty stable, Frida. So, with respect to the hospital, Frida knows this. In the case of an Advantage plan, there's a copay. If you have the Advantage plan, if you're in the hospital, that copay is per day. It's very commonly around $300. We have a beautiful little hospital policy, very inexpensive,
Okay.
that protects against that big out-of-pocket. potential, and we've had real success with that. I file all the claims for our folks. They get paid. I think we just broke 500 claims that we filed on hospital.
Wow.
Visits being covered, being paid
Sure.
for. So Frida, good question. I like where we're at looking at next year. Things look really stable for the plans that we use predominantly out here. But if you have any specific questions, of course, you reach out. We love to review anything we can with you.
Right. You don't know our deductible, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I have to look it up on the thing.
I will tell you this. Technically, on the plan that I know you have, which I have to be careful about naming plans on, the public airwaves, unless we're doing a specific commercial. I don't feel like paying them that money because they'll charge us way more than you and I both make together. But that said, Frida, there is technically on that plan no deductible this coming year again. However, there's a copay. Okay. So one of the things, the copay should be around $295, I believe. One of the things that's really important, really important. I'm glad this came up. I don't know how you do this, but you throw things over my brain.
It's creepy like that.
You throw things over. So deductibles, Frida, on drug coverage, okay, have now gone up. Now, these Advantage plans and the one that we know you have and we use quite a bit has no deductible on the generics, but they've even added a deductible on the brand medications now of $250. But most of the drug plans are now $615, 615 area code 615, $615 before they cover any medication. Okay. Well, you can only spend max now $2,100. It was $2,000 this year. Next year it's going to be $2,100 max out of pocket on your meds, which is nice. But most drug plans aren't doing anything until you spend $615.
That's just so crazy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely, I will say this: the plan that you have, that I know you and Junior have, is a very good, stable, still drug coverage, exceptional. But folks watching, double check the drug coverage. Give me a holler, shoot me a text. Let's take a peek because we're going to see a lot more out-of-pocket expense on the drug coverage side.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have things that will, products that will fill in those gaps? What'd you call them? Potholes?
Well, yeah. Whoa, very great. Thank you for the memory. Potholes. We'll do a little pothole conversation in the future. So the potholes in the Advantage plan really end up being the hospital and the Part B, which is that radiation, chemotherapy, that space of medication. The pharmaceutical side, with Advantage plans, generally speaking, we've never had deductibles. Now they're starting to creep in. There really is no backup plan there. Okay. Yeah. So the backup plan with drug coverage is let's review your drug coverage because consistently, just a simple review from year to year has averaged a savings of about $1,000 per client when I do the review.
Wow. That's a trip to the beach.
So, yeah, I mean, legitimately, right? Couple crab legs.
Legs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Every penny counts, doesn't it, Frida?
Oh, I tell you.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All right.
I thought the deductible was higher than that for hospitals. Like I thought it was like at least $500 or $700.
No, it should be right around $295, I believe, this year on the one specific plan, and it's usually around $300. There are some that have gone up, Frida, and a lot of these new plans that are being promoted over the phone, people being called and told they get Pita, call you. They're going to tell you that boom, 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 we give you all this extra. Well, as you know, there, Frida, their co-pays on hospitalization or other things are much higher. Okay. So be on guard, Frida. Let your friends and family know. Stay alert. Don't take the fraud phone calls. I have a new postcard coming soon to every mailbox near us, and I'll just save it till next.
Oh my gosh, he's so
safe.
We have lots over the years. Is the old man there with you?
He is.
Just tell him to yell.
Step away from me. And hi. Good morning.
Oh, there he is.
Good morning, Junior.
They are. You need to stop by and see their Halloween decorations.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to make a note of that. Okay.
Yeah, because it's going to be epic this year, is it not?
It is.
Wow.
For yesterday, and I still hadn't got my scarecrow yet, so.
You still haven't gotten the scarecrow. Well.
Oh.
Huh.
So what?
Okay. Well, it's around the corner. We have how many days? What is today? The 20th? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. It's like the 12 days of Christmas.
12 days.
12 days of Halloween. We got 12 days left. All right, what are y'all getting into today?
I don't know nothing right offhand.
It's chilly out. I can tell you that much.
Speaking of chili, who makes good chili?
Who does make good chili?
I love good chili.
Who does make good chili? It's that time of year now, isn't it?
Somebody this past week was talking about making their chili, and I was like, I was like my golden doodle. She just started
Yo, heck yeah.
Mouth when you talk about food.
Oh, heck yeah. Erica,
I have to send you a recipe of our chili.
Ooh, Frida, please do.
It's chili season.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling it. Feel it.
All right, kids. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully, we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Happy Monday.
Y'all be safe.
Thank you. Bye. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello,
hey, there's Leslie.
How art thou?
I'm blessed, buddy.
I love that. Old English.
Oh, yes.
How art thou blessed? This is good. Leslie, good to hear your voice, my friend.
You too. I called you the other day, but you never called me back.
Now, I was waiting for Leslie to call this morning. I tried you twice last week, my friend.
Did you?
I sure did. And I couldn't catch you. My timing was terrible. I literally am caught up. I'm double checking right now my voicemails. I might have a couple over the weekend that I haven't gotten to yet this morning, but I didn't think anybody want me to call them at 7 in the morning.
No, I don't think so.
You know, but Leslie, right? Look, is there a blue or is there no blue right there by Leslie's?
There is no blue.
No blue. Now, Alan, I called him, but I didn't listen to the whole voicemail. That's why the blue's still there.
What does a blue mean?
William, the servant. That means I haven't generally listened to the voicemail.
Okay.
But I have. But see now, Caroline called this morning at 8:30. But Leslie, you have no blue check mark by your name. I tried you twice, brother. So I'm sorry, my timing was poor in reaching back to you. But I'm definitely, I'll talk to you today, okay?
But my timing's always poor, Tim.
Oh, my brother, it's always great to hear from you. That's what I know.
How's them grandbabies?
My goodness, they were over Saturday night. So my son brought his girlfriend home from Lynchburg, okay? And I'll tell you what, they are fast tracking it now, man. I mean, it's moving quick.
Really?
It's moving quick. I'm excited. She is precious. So the grandbabies came over. Hadn't seen them in a week and a half, Leslie. And I told my daughter, I said, I swear they are getting, you know, of course, a little bigger each time, taller,
right.
You know, whatever. More beautiful each time, of course.
Of course.
But, oh my gosh, I have a video. One of our two, listen, she picked up an animal. She walks over to my son. She hands it to him. It's a zebra, okay? And she loved the girl. Loved pieces. The little one just came to Emily. And Emily's not much bigger than the girls, actually. She's a tiny little thing. But so
you're big brute.
Yeah.
Tell them we can't breed that way.
I'm
You've got to have the taller woman. Did you say, look at me and my beautiful bride?
I know. Emily claims maybe there's some hidden, you know, height genes or something in the, you know, we'll see. They're German. German's good. German's good. Sun and Shine is the last name.
Okay.
Sun and Shine. Pretty cool, right? So all that to say, Leslie, sorry for the long answer to the short question. One of my grandbabies, she brought the zebra over, okay, and she's like, and she'll give it to you. And she'll say, thank you, when you take it, thank you, okay. So then she walks back across the room. We have little foam blocks with the letter on one side and the animal on the other, little foam block. And there's 20, how many letters in the alphabet? 6? Okay, 26 strewn out. Look around. We're not really paying attention to her. She grabs something. She walks back over, hands it to my son. It is Z.
No, it is not.
It is Z with zebra on the backside. And my son.
How old is she?
She's 16 months. And she hands it to him, and my son goes, "Oh, my word. Oh, my word." And so, he kind of like is amazed. Okay. She walks back over here. She grabs a little monkey, like a little puzzle monkey.
Don't tell me she did it again.
She hands him a monkey.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, they're so sweet." And I told Emily, sometimes you give it a little kiss, hold it and take the bag. And no. She wanted her to hold it. And she went back. She did a thing. And I'm videoing this time. She's digging through. And she kind of grabs something, walks over. Monkey. At that point, we all lost it. We were like, okay, Prodigy, here we go. Let's go.
That is
Is that crazy?
I'm surprised now.
I'm telling you, Leslie, firsthand. Is that something?
Okay, the Z.
The Z.
Fluke.
Right. Maybe that's it. The monk.
The M.
My daughter she was just beaming, I said, Ashley, there's nothing more important in the world you could be doing right now than what you are with these precious girls, right? So, Leslie, thank you for asking, my friend. As a grandparent, there's no greater joy, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. They're amazing. That's what it is.
It is. What a beautiful.
As much from them as they do from you.
That's so true. The eyes of children.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. You sound good, Leslie. You maybe, I'll be honest with you, you didn't sound, was it your voicemail last week? You didn't sound as great. I thought maybe you weren't feeling as good.
No, I've been up and down, Tim. I've been sick, and I've been up and down. It's allergies and sinuses and everything else hit me all at once.
Yes,
he's over it. That's why he's on the prayer list. He's over it.
I saw it. That's an answer.
Yeah.
Because, the way he sounds today, unless, it was his foot or something.
He sounds so much better.
He sounds good. Yeah. Praise God, Leslie.
They're going to make changes in my stuff this year.
I don't see any major disruptions at all. I really don't. I think things are really, really stable on the plan that you've got. At this point, the most important things, network, pharmacies, accepting things, everything looks good there. One of the things I noticed, Leslie, the physical therapy, for instance, okay? Remember the little hospital policy I mentioned?
Right.
Well, in that hospital policy at a ridiculously low price is a physical therapy benefit of $50 per physical therapy visit. And with the plan that you have, Leslie, physical therapy, I think this year is $15 per visit.
Wow.
So there's a net $35 for just getting better. Physical therapy is one of those hidden gems.
It really is.
In recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And
you're not going to do it at the house.
You're not gonna do it, and you think, okay, I'm gonna listen, just getting in there for a coaching session, 45 minutes. Now, with this one plan we're talking about, $15, you get 50 back. Come on.
Yeah.
That's maybe a few oysters. No, you do oysters.
I did oysters. I
did
sure
you?
did.
Okay.
More my share of oysters than I have in a hot minute, and they were amazing.
Loved them. Rockefeller or what?
They had different types. I got the whole sampler and added some jalapenos. Right.
Oh, boy. There you go. So, few oysters. Whatever, Leslie. Huh?
Yeah, I like them deep fried. I don't like them raw.
I don't like them raw. We had a guy down there in Florida. We were there a couple weeks ago, and he was at the gate, letting us in. Yeah. And he goes, where you guys, I said, hey, I'm kind of thinking, what do you think? And he goes, do you like oysters? He said like that. Do you like oysters? And I was like, I didn't want to offend him, but I took a breath. And before I could get a breath, he saw my face. He's like, I hate them, those slimy, boogery things. If you love oysters, don't ask me where. I thought he was going to tell me, we're the best oysters. Crack me up. Cannot do them raw, Leslie.
Well, I did, and I watched the little shucker. He was entertaining the bar.
Shucking is in our.
It is, and he was entertaining. They were entertaining while they were shucking.
Really?
At the Indian Pass Rob.
That's pretty cool.
Been there like 100 years.
Is that?
It's an art form, I'll tell you.
It is.
I watch people fillet fish and stuff, and it's just amazing how quick they can be.
Oh.
True art.
I'd be fingerless if I even tried. Huh?
Well, Leslie, are we, any other questions for Tim? Are we doing Ezekiel today? What do you want to do?
It's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
Well, we started 8 Friday.
Did we? All right, let's do it.
I can give you 4 through 9. It's about 5 verses.
All right.
Okay.
So we got Ezekiel, and we're in 8. Ezekiel 8, and then what's the verses?
4 through 9.
4 through 9. All right. Reflect. All right, I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was there, according to the vision that I saw in the plain. Then said he unto me, Son of man, lift up thine eyes down the way of the north. So I lift up mine eyes the way of the north, and behold, northward at the gate of the altar, the image of jealousy in the entry. He said, Furthermore unto me, Son of man, seest thou what they do, even the great abominations that the house of Israel commits. Hear that I should go far off from my sanctuary, but turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations. And he brought me to the door of the court, and looked, and when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall. Then said he unto me, Son of man, dig now in the wall. And when I had dug in the wall, behold, a door. And he said unto me, Go in, and behold the wicked abominations that they do here. So God was pointing out the things that the Israelites were doing, the wickedness they was doing, defiling his temple and everything like that. Even some sacrificed their children in the fire. There's all kinds of stuff going on here that God wasn't pleased with.
That's just crazy right there. Does your Bible say anything about it?
Well, let's see. That's 4 through 9. Let's see. No, I got 8 through 14, but I ain't got anything on 9 yet.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts on this part?
Well, it's heavy. It's heavy. I mean, it's a heavy, period of the history, isn't it, Leslie? For reading. Frankly, we like to hear better things about ourselves in particular. But the tragedy is, I guess, the great overwhelming reality as well is that we are still a fallen people.
Yeah.
And too often we think God isn't seeing. And he says, hey, see that little hole in the wall right there? Just go ahead and dig through there and take a look beyond it. God's like, I don't need to, break through a wall to see what's going on.
He knows all.
He knows. And that's, a testament, one, to his mercy. Like, we should be consumed every day, but he renews that each morning. And two, a reminder of, his holiness is just, we do have a responsibility to do that. And,
I'm going to tolerate sin in no capacity.
yeah.
God is gracious. He's merciful. But
He
I
is.
tell you what, his mercy is going to run out one of these days. People are going to be unprepared.
Yeah.
Even at the beginning of these chapters where he's talking about the cherubims rising with the wheels, and they were full of eyes. That means God was watching the whole earth. It don't matter where you're at or what you're doing. God sees all.
Yeah.
Well, here's Ted says the takeaway or something, holes in the walls. Lord, show me what hides behind the walls of my own heart. Help me tear down every idol that competes.
Amen. That's good.
Isn't that
That's
good?
a really good practical application.
It really is.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about, Miss Evelyn even mentioned it, about naming your sins, like as you know them and you're doing your prayer and reflection, is to name it, because then you recognize, you recognize more of what that's in. Like pride is a huge, stubbornness is a huge one. And
I think, Leslie, I don't want to preempt your thoughts here if you've got something else, brother.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think years ago, I caught a little principle that really I do embrace. It's certainly not lived out perfectly in my own life. But, there's a balance in today's Christianity and messaging not over fixating on our faults, because we are human, okay? And I like what John Maxwell said. Most leadership teaches you to focus on your weaknesses and get stronger. He said, I inverted that under kingdom teaching and say, focus on your strengths and find people who are strong where you are weak, right? There's a lot better success rate there in that model. But all that to say, there's the other side of that conversation where there's certain things we just keep in the dark, okay? And we don't want those public. We don't want anybody to know, and it's understandable because, you know, there's reasons. It's
There's dark reasons.
There's dark reasons, the dark room. But this thought was given to me years ago, and it became a prominent reality for me, I think, in the kingdom mentality. Things develop in the dark. Remember these pictures right there that Lily had for us? Those were probably actually made in this kind of a model where they take that old film, bring it into the dark room, put it in this, you know, hang them up to dry, and they develop in the dark room, and then they are exposed in the light, right? And so it's good in the dark, just to get into the dark room, you know, occasionally with God and be like, okay, we need to get rid of, you know, all the junk I've been letting develop here. It's a good policy. So anyways, good word. It's tough reading there in Ezekiel, but man, there's some amazing truth.
Ezekiel was being a prophet there. He's prophesying the captivity of Jerusalem to Israel.
Yeah.
And after that, you got Daniel, and they go into captivity. Things prophesied about their captivity come to pass. It's just like everything's prophesied in our generation. It's going to come to pass. People may not believe that it's going to.
Yeah, another day, the whole peace pact of last week. It's an incredible, you know, moment and celebratory moment and et cetera. But if you dig into those 20 points, I was listening to a Bible teacher this morning. You dig into those 20 points in that peace pact, I couldn't argue with him. I'm giving it more consideration, but his point was all of the points are for peace, but not P-E-A-C-E, rather P-E-I-C-E, another piece of Israel being taken from it. So it's interesting. I mean, of course, Hamas last week hasn't been widely reported. It's tragic. They've been videoing dismembering their own people.
Yeah, it's sacrilege what that is.
They're demonic, horrifying, possessed evilness. That is, right, Leslie?
It's prophesied that Israel will get hold of Gaza again. They're going to repossess that.
I mean, you know what's interesting? I also heard. I don't want to cite a source immediately because I can't do it justice. But Israel was claiming they were 3 weeks from total victory in Gaza.
Yeah, well, God's going to give a victory. They ain't nobody going to stand against Israel and prevail. I don't care what they think they can do.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's great news on the other side of humanity's flaws, and it's Jesus, right?
Right.
Amen.
Northern Thanksgiving.
Amen.
That's it, true. That's it.
Well, Leslie, appreciate you. I missed it.
Yeah, y'all have a wonderful day.
You have a wonderful day.
brother.
I'm so glad that you're feeling better.
Yes.
I feel quite a bit better. I've been taking some NyQuil day and night treatment. That helps keep my chest clear and my head clear a little bit. So, yeah I'm doing a lot better.
Good. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up.
All right, buddy. See you. Bye.
Okay. Good morning.
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 What are you doing, Granny?
I just laying here listening to them.
Well, good. Hey, you got any questions for Tim?
No, I reckon not. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on you long. I've still got one more hospital bed. If someone wants it, they can have it like for $100. It's not got a mattress.
So come on. All right, $100. Anything else you want to sell?
No, that's all, hon, today.
All right. Well, give Granny a call. Miss Elledge, call 635-2967. She's in Hubbard.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you go.
All right, honey.
Happy Monday.
See you. Bye. Real quick. Yeah, this is it. We're done. the Christmas show,
Mm-hmm.
December 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I will send you the link. They are live. Tickets are live, free. You just have to put my Montego zip code. So yeah,
Thank
you. Can tell Kim I just got. Look at what I got you.
Ooh, yes.
It's gonna be magnificent. Honestly.
Oh, I'm excited.
Anyway, all right. So that's it. Any last words? You're heading over to Mike.
Heading over, be there for a little bit this morning till noon. And of course, any questions, text or call 615-212-9889 all week long. I'm available, and I'll be back next Monday. We'll be out at Mike and all that.
Yeah. I think I'm going live tonight at 6. Grundy County Commission is meeting at the new, they just bought the Monteagle Armory.
Oh.
And so lots of cool things they're going to have their meeting there at the Armory that they just bought.
Very cool.
Pretty
going live.
6 o'clock, going live.
All
I got to
right.
get my approval first, but we'll do it.
Good.
All right, that's it. We're going to send Tim out to spread joy and sunshine wherever he goes. And we will see you tomorrow. I know I have a guest tomorrow. We'll find out. So, as always,
Can't miss it.
thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'm so glad to be back.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Happy Monday.